Okay, so this is my second demo of an Arduino slash Android project that I've done. The first one being a video I showed of a little project that Pearl Chen helped me with. Went to a workshop and she taught me how to build a little Android robot that had some controllable LED eyes. It had a servo motor to turn its head, and it also had a tilt sensor in it. So that was a really cool workshop. Learned a lot from it. And so now I want to take it to the next level. I want to do some of my own stuff, kind of experiment, play around with Arduino, and how I can make it interact with Android. So what we have here is a whole bunch of stuff, clearly, and this is just a very small project. Doesn't involve Android at all, actually. But my plan is to get to know Arduino, how the actual hardware stuff here works, and from that basis, I can start to implement the Android code to make a cool Android project. So let's go over the different components that I have here. And so the most interesting one being the motion sensor here. So it's this white little globe, and what it does is it senses infrared, and the body naturally gives off heat, which is detectable through infrared, as I've been told, and it actually sends an alarm to the Arduino through a couple wires here I'll explain, and it actually notifies it, and this blinking light over here is actually blinking because it's detecting my movement here. So pretty cool stuff. So let's take a look at what we got here. So we got some wires coming off of the globe here, the motion sensor, and two of those are power. You can see a ground and a power there, the red and the black. And then we also have a green one, the green one being the important one, which is the, we call it the alarm wire, which actually sends us the alarm to the board to notify the LED to blink. Then we got our breadboard, which just helps to handle all the connections. It's not anything special except for a big board with a whole bunch of holes in it that allows you to make different connections. So we've got a couple power ones there, and you can see the green ones for the alarm. And we also have a resistor in there to help out with dealing with power management. And then we have our Arduino board here. This is the Mega 80K. This is the one that most Android developers use when they're playing around with Arduino. This one's been certified to work with Android. On that board we have our different connections for the power, the ground, and the alarm, and then we also have an LED that's hooked right into the board. And then one of my things I really wanted to always do was I didn't want to have it always powered by USB, always plugged into a power outlet or something, so I've actually got a battery pack here, real simple, 6 AA's, and that powers the board real nicely. It allows your projects to be mobile, which is the important part, and you want to start to realize that early on, I think. So I think it was important that I did that and made this whole project wireless. It's just on a little board here, and I can carry it and show it to anyone I want without having to bring a giant laptop with me to power it. So let's actually do a little demo here. So let's move away, give it enough space, and you'll notice that we're far away enough that the light is no longer blinking, and I've actually tried to stop moving as much as possible. So it may be hard to see the light, but you can trust me when I say that it's not blinking. So then I'm going to extend my arm here. Actually, let's move a little bit closer. Okay, so you should be able to see the light. If I move, you can see it blinking there, right beside the green wires over there, right there. If I move my hand, you can see it blinking. I stop moving, and no blinking. Pretty cool stuff. So, motion sensor works very, very nicely. Not too many connections. It wasn't too difficult of a thing. I found a nice tutorial online, which I'll post later for people who want to check it out. The components here are pretty cheap. The Mega 80K being probably the most expensive thing, but the wires are nothing. Battery pack was nothing. Really, this one was besides the 80K there. Is that the motion sensor was $20, so real cheap to pick up a motion sensor, and I mean it has so many applications, things like one of the things I was hoping to do, I also bought a camera, so I was thinking, something like a home monitoring system where, someone opens the door, it takes a picture of them. So using that motion activation, it activates the camera to take a picture. And then it was send it directly to your phone or something like that, and you can see who's coming in, whether it's the kids coming home from school or, someone breaking into your house. So lots of cool applications with this, and hopefully I inspired you a little bit, taught you a little bit, and kind of showed you how easy this stuff is. I mean, this took me only half an hour. I mean, and that's probably long for anyone. I just, very, very new to this stuff. So enjoy, and see you soon with another project.